continue the guide. I'm going to the part 3 of the guides today, and for the more missions, main missions, pretty much. So yeah, we have done whole first region on our last stream. Base game guide, yeah, base game guide, yeah, that's correct, yeah. Like from the scratch, from the level 1 character. Everything, like, you know, like I'm starting the game over again. So I'm just level 25. This is part 3. In the past 2 parts I have done Village of the Cursed Blossoms. I have done the Beastborn of the Smoke and Flames, and I have done the Viper Sanctum. So now I'm continuing to the second region, and you know, moving up slowly. The idea behind these sort of guides is actually to cover whole base game plus DLCs, all the bosses, all the enemies, their moveset, and all important or useful tips and info that I can actually remember and give you. So when you play this, you can actually, you know, you can basically play and at the same time watch and have all that useful info and be aware of the certain things. So yeah. So as I said, let's see what we got here. Nothing here. Lightning amulets, some tutorials here, blah 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 blah. Togemaru. Yeah, in the background we're having these yokai weapons. Quite interesting. Nioh 2. So now that I have actually done with this, as I said, first region, I'll move on to the second one. So let's move to the second region. Yes, I can. As soon as the cutscene ends, I will edit it.
最近勢力を伸ばしている新鋭の若い大名らしい。しかしな、この信長様はうつけだって噂もある。まあ、どっちにしろ道三様が娘を預けるほどの男だ。物おじしても始まらん。行こう、秀の字。
Tokijiro voice actor is just super good. What's up, Rose? I'm well, man. Thank you for asking. How about yourself?
隣は仲間の秀千代。この度は拝謁をお許しください。誠に恐悦にございます。
What up, Lala?
うぬは汎用か。よく顔を見せよ。うん。初めて見る光じゃ面白い。お主ら二人、今日からこの信長の客となれ。
お別れ感謝いたします。
Fucking Tokijiro, wait.
して父の最後はいかようであった。マムシらしゅう毒をまき散らし立派に行かれたのであろうな。
Oh, the Dosen was her father. So, okay. So, guys, you're gonna give me 1 sec. I will need to turn on the inputs. Wait, what? I'm not sure what does it ask for me though. Give me a sec, let me see what it says when I try to launch the program. Either the V... Yeah, guys, give me a sec. You gotta give me a sec, please. Come on, mate. Ah, man, this sucks. Okay, install this, and I haven't used controller since. Hey Elon, welcome to the stream. Hiren Kodama, hey man, welcome to the stream. Okay, wait, I did install it right now. It should be fine. Give me a sec. I'm just trying to turn on the. Okay. RS controller, edit. Everything works here. Add a controller. Add it. Ah, I gotta set it up again. Ooh, what up, God? RS controller. Access. Okay. So man, thank you for the sub, man. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, man. We just set up this. I apologize for making you wait, but yeah. Left trigger. Right trigger. Okay. Up. Down. Left. Right. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, appreciate it. How have you been, man? Are you good? Okay, button 2. Okay, this one. This one. This one. Okay. I haven't set up this at all, so somebody asked me for using controller overlay, and I actually have to set it up right now, but it's gonna be fast, so we're almost done. Okay. And I guess we will just disable this one. Disable this one. That's it. This is good, right? Yeah. Save configuration. Okay, start. Yes, good. Right now, give me a sec, please. PS5 controller overlay. Yeah, there we go. This is the thing I knew is gonna pop up. So, add it. R2. R2, gonna invert it. Yeah. And go back, save configuration, start right now. Okay, we good. Yeah. Cool, we good. We can go right now. Sorry, guys. Thank you for anywhere, Party Club. I've been good, man. I've been good. Better than yesterday, for sure. Very good, Soul Man. Thank you for asking. Hope you as well, man. Hey. So, okay, I have a control overlay right now. I apologize. Had to set it up. But yeah. So. Okay, everything is fine. Everything working like it should. Okay, good. So right now we are in the third region. No, I didn't. I was working. Today. It's all good though. I wouldn't go if I couldn't. So since we are in a new region, holy shit. Okay, let's just wait for it. Fuck, man. Thank you very much, Duan. Thank you, bro. Thank you for 18 months, mate. How have you been, dude? Are you good, buddy? I'm gonna change your name. I don't like your name, God. You should leave it, God, because that sucks. But yeah, it's fine. Yes, everyone try to rest. Yeah, I'm resting. So, right now, before I start this, so let me just, Duan, I hope you're doing good, man. And I hope everybody's doing well today. So, since we are in the next region, I have showed this at the beginning of the game. And that was actually whenever you're in a new region, you want to look around like this. Because there are potential items that you can actually find. Your controller usually will vibrate like here, you see? Boom, we found the water amulet. So in every new region you actually enter in, you have some new items across the map. So this is only once per, should I say, region. And I'm just surprised that it only was one. Interesting. So there is nothing else, I guess. Or maybe I just missed it somewhere. But yeah, let's move on. So there is a next mission, which is named the Hidden Monsters of Okehazama. And now we'll get into this mission and get through the mission like I was doing for the previous missions. If we get to or run to the new enemy, I'm gonna explain the enemy moveset. You know, we're gonna have a boss moveset, all that shit. So yeah, let's just get on there. You'll just be a Jao for me, doesn't really matter. Just choose the power God or whatever. What is are unavailable? God doesn't love you. It's the best name. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the control doesn't disappear. Maraza, look at his. Ooh, he's not joking around.
死にたいやつは前に出ろ。槍のまたさが相手だ。
Holy shit, man! Look at the Maraza. Look at him. Lol. Okay, so I gotta do one thing before we. I wanna put this inside the overlays, and now I'm gonna make this. Yes, it's good though. It can be here. I don't mind it. Maybe I should move it a little bit. Like this. Hey, what up, GTA boss? So, is the control overlay okay, or you want me to enlarge it a little bit? You can make it bigger, like this. Can I change it as well? I guess this is fine. You can see what item I'm using here. Okay. Okay, then we keep it like this. Okay. Let's get back in the game. Okay, now we... Yeah. Yeah. Somebody asked me... Sec, guys. What the hell up? For a moment I think I had a frame drops, but just look for a moment there. So, let's move on here. Let's get this shrine. Yeah, you can learn the inputs now, God. You know, just take your notes. You know, take a paper, take a pencil, and write every single input I'm doing there. Or just take a screenshot, you know, record so you can watch it. It's a PC. This is PC. But yeah, but I'm having the PS5. Yeah, that's true. So let's see here. So say no more. Yes, sir. So we got a lantern plant fruit. Oh, let's see. In case I have not explained this, these items are super good, super useful, especially when you get into the side missions, because for some weird reason, whenever you get into the side mission, you will not have an IMA. And you will have sometimes only bosses in the side missions, and usually those bosses will do the burst counter attack, actually burst attack on you, and you have no anima to counter that, and then you can end up dead. So these items are actually quite nice if to use them to increase the amount of your anima. So as you can see, my anima bar is empty right now. If I use just one lantern fruit, I'm gonna get like a 50% of my anima bar, which is quite nice to have, you know, so we can actually counter the enemy moves, use some soul cores and so on. I have spoke about these, so I don't need to mention again. The benevolent graves, if you need help, you can summon them. And here you cannot pass, as you can see. Yeah, this fucker doesn't let you pass because you gotta speak to him, and you gotta repeat the gesture that you have just got from. And basically that the gesture. Let me find it. Not timeout. Where is that fucking move? Yeah. I got this. I guess we gotta use the emote to make him move. Fucking move. There we go. So you just gotta use the move emote, and he will move away and then let you pass. You don't need to waste your time. Actually, you know, he usually tells you what to do and what emote you need to use, but I'm just telling you. So yeah, you gotta use the move, and you just move away. Now you can pass. But in this mission, we have a Gaki here. Bring on also works. Yeah, that's interesting. Bring on. So here we cannot pass. But there is a shortcut. There is a Sudama there, which we'll get later on. Watch this. See? For some reason you can aim at Sudama, but you cannot shoot it. So let's get inside here. So once we move inside here, you will see a bunch of idiots, bunch of enemies here. So watch this. 1, 2 Gakis here. Then you have more enemies in front here, and probably more here. Before I move on, let me see what you guys been saying. He's press the print screen button 60. Yeah, exactly, Lahala. Blurry on the mind, just use the hatches bug. Just a random interaction. Really, hatches bug? I guess I had more stuff like this line up, but never go around doing it. Bring it on also works. Move, bitch, get out of fucking way. Yeah, I think the emote color works. Just did a random once and he moves. Okay, so then it's a red emote color. I thought it just move, because usually tell him just fucking move. But yeah. You might be right. I've never bothered with it. So let's move on here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, a chest. We got some chests. We got some Gakis here. Shoot him in the fucking head. See that? Do you see that? As soon as I knock that Gaki in the head, the other Gaki just run toward him to eat him and grow up, you know? So you gotta be careful actually when you have a multiple Gakis around, because as soon as you knock one of them out of key, the other one will just, you know, as soon as possible approach to eat him. And while he's eating him, you can actually knock him off. But you know, it's a quite kind of specific timing. But you know, usually if you like do it too late or too early, you'll just have the iframes and he will just grow up into that big Gaki, and then you have to deal with a big Gaki. So here we have Enki, and we already know what Enki can do, but I would not run toward him right away. I would like to go around first. Okay, we found the Kodama, nice. And I want to make sure that we don't have any punk ass idiots that are actually hanging or trying to toss bombs at us as soon as we start a fight, which we actually do. Yeah, there we go. You see this dude here? As soon as you start a fight, he will start tossing the bombs. So you want to get rid of him. I will just show you what happens. What up, Smash? Welcome to the stream, man. So watch this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, don't try that. Oh, I'm very surprised that Agaki have not seen me or tossed anything on me. Did you try the benzene randomizer yet? No, I have not. I didn't have time, but I want to try it out. Did you try it? How it looks like? So I'm very surprised that Agaki didn't toss anything on us. Quite surprising. Usually, every time you have an enemy somewhere above, as soon as you start a fight, you aggro them, one or not. Yeah. I know, Elon. I shouldn't do it. That was a dodge cancels. Yeah, I was doing dodge cancels there, but yeah, I shouldn't do it. I just, you know, it's a reflex that I have. So when he does that burst attack, I usually do that thing first before I burst counter. But yeah. That's like some advanced tech that I would not actually try to share right now with people. But yeah, you can also do that thing or learn that thing. I mean, you can do it early in a game. It's just up to you. I can show you how you can input it. All you need is just practice. So, boss are weird and bug out a lot. Which boss? This boss here? Okay, another Enki. We just kill one Enki and there is another one. So I would not... I'm not a big fan of fighting the big enemies in this small area. So I would just move away here, where we have open space where we can actually fight him. So you already have remember his moveset, right? Do you see how powerful Mizuki Soul Core is? So you can see how powerful Mizuki Soul Core is. He had basically around 70% of HP. It's super slow. If you gotta be careful when you launch it, but when you launch that shit, yo man, it does a shit tons of damage. If anyone has a YouTube video of the dodge cancels, I'm just yes, the last load. The fuck is going on with my internet speed? A sec, please. Put down the bitrate a little bit. Shouldn't affect. Just put it to 5,000. Sometimes it's just like that's like a drop rate. I don't know what is going on, but yeah, I just put down the bitrate. Hopefully it will not actually act again. Yeah, I can hear already the enemy and that ugly enemy Yamanba sharpening her knife. Yeah, but it's annoying to me. You know. So we are here right now, and I don't know if have we fought Yamanba until now. I don't think so. We have fought Yamanba until now. So I'll just try to show you how you fight this bitch here. But before you get there, you should always, as I said, if you see the dead bodies, always check with your bow if there are any other enemies there, because you don't want to actually have them multiple enemies at once, especially when you're new to the game. Let's get here first. Okay, here's the exit. So yeah, let me just show you how you fight this lady here. I found a video, thanks. Okay, cool. So her burst attack, she's going into this berserk mode. She's not that dangerous, so we can... Yeah. What can be dangerous about this burst attack is the end of it. Which, as you have seen, she throws the knife at you, and that knife can actually hit you like it did hit me there. So let's observe and see what moves she got. She can toss the knife on you. She can just launch or charge towards you with a 2-hit knife. Again, throw a knife at you. Nice. So you see, sometimes he does it twice, sometimes she does it 4 times in a row. This charge as well. When she does this charge, it's gonna always go, as you can see, sometimes once, sometimes it's gonna go, will go and charge back again. Yeah, sometimes she will follow up these 2 slices with this one, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah. See? So a lot of move variety for like a just, you know, let's say small enemy. She's not too dangerous, but again, it can be pretty deadly. I could die there. So what you want to do when you're fighting her, you can kick her in her horns, knock her out of ki, like I did here, for example, and then punish her. So as you have seen there, I'm not gonna kill it. As you have seen there, that burst attack, when she go in a berserk mode, you can easily counter with any burst counter. And pretty much, this is the same one that she used to do earlier. I'll just show you. At the end of it, she will toss the knife on me. See? Throw the knife. It's kind of telegraphic, but you wanna be careful. Again, so let's check. Did I miss anything? 1, 2, charge. Okay, this one. I've seen this one. That's also her burst attack. One, 2, charge. Or just... And now she'll just toss that. Oh. Okay, she fell down. You don't want... You wanna be careful with it, you know, man. To be honest, I have not seen this attack in a fucking who knows how long. So that attack she does once in an ever, as you have seen. So after burst counter, she went on the ground, and she fucking so funny, man. Okay, right now she's gonna do the same shit, was it? So yeah, you wanna be careful because she can do this one. She doesn't do it that often, but you know, it can do it. It's fucking fun, man. Oh man, I have not seen that shit. So yeah, trust me, I have not seen that. Who knows how long? I know she does that, but I have seen that who knows how long, because usually we kill her so fast. So pretty much you have seen pretty much all her moves, what she can do. That one funny move, she gets on the ground and get up and then like on a four legs going towards you. It's so funny. But yeah, you want to be careful because she can stab you and kick the shit out of you. So be aware. Yeah, man. The nightmare stuff. The burst attack with a one knife is faster. Good observation, Bumblebee. Good observation. Hey, what up, PGM? Not much, man. Just, you know, doing some... Continue the guys of the Nioh. So let's move on. There were actually 2 exits that we could go. If you remember, there was one here. We have Sudama here. Okay, Sudama here. Let's just do something that we don't use to Sudama. Let's use this. Yeah, Lahala is also quite correct. So the Yamanba as the enemy, that grandma there that we had, it's actually pretty offensive enemy, and you don't want to be defensive against her. So she can be pretty crazy. So what do you want? You want to actually kill her as soon as possible, because you don't want her to get you in her combos. So yeah, it's a quite aggressive enemy. Stream is lit. Thank you, mate. So we could go here. See, this is the one way where we can go, and we had the other way there. So this is actually the way we should go. So usually when that's personally how I like to play the games. I usually tend not to go the way that is the right way. So let's say this is the right way. In this case, I tend always to go on the other side to explore and see if there is anything else. So we found Sudama here, and if you move further here. Oh, wow. What is this? Okay, we found the shortcut. That's why I'm saying always try to actually explore rather than just, you know, running to the right way. Because when you die, you're gonna run around this whole part just because you didn't explore and went the other way. So you see, we are here at the beginning, back at the beginning. So it's a quite handy and nice shortcut to have, so you can avoid all these Enkis, Gakis and all that motherfuckers that we have met. So from here now on, you cannot next 6 months, Bumblebee. So this is the right way, and we will go this way right now. So much simpler than my previous username, right? Yeah, old Pult. I'm gonna call him Pult right now. So here, whenever you see some sort of caves like this, be aware. You never know, is there any enemy inside it that want to stab you or jump on you or grapple you or something like that. I'll just show you what I mean. So watch this. You see this? You couldn't see her, right? But as soon as you try to pass near, she will just try to stab you and knock you off. So you want to be careful with these enemies. Watch this. You go. There you go. She tried to stab me. So be careful. Be careful. Master Witch. Yeah. Scampus. I have explained already what Scampus does. I will explain you. I will actually discover one more secret when we get to the certain mission. But for now on, just Scampus giving you the Anima region and does a shit tons of key damage on your targets. So yeah. Okay, you don't want to fight him here, so just move on here, because it's simpler to fight here because you cannot fall down. You already know the Enki, you know his moveset, we know all the things he can do. Always try to aim for the horns first. Aim for the horn, break the horn, use the soul core, break the max key, grapple them, pretty much, and they are dead. It's quite fast. You don't need to do anything special. Knock their horn, that way you knock their key. Use your soul core to finish off their max key, grapple them, land 1 or 2 more attacks, you have time and you're pretty good. Scampus don't play. Yeah, Scampus is Badass. Yamanba lore is the creepy as fuck. Yeah, I agree, Elon. I agree. It's creepy as hell, though. So here, since in Nioh we don't have any sort of jumping abilities, we can just, you know, get from the higher elevation to the lower. You always gotta find a way to get your items. So right now, you have two ways. So you can go through this village all the way up to the shrine, or you can take this path here. It's absolutely up to you. Like, I cannot tell you go this way or go the other way. If you are not that good with fighting an enemy in a dark realm, and since here we have a dark realm, you can avoid the dark realm. So you should not choose this path, because there is a dark realm, and if you are not good with your key management, or have a problem with enemies in a dark realm and all that stuff, you can just take the easier way. But trust me, this way, even though it doesn't have the dark realm here, it's not easier, because you have a shit tons of Nureonnas, Gakis, hidden enemies, and much more. But I will just show you. I will go this way, then I will go back through that village. So here we can see only one Nureonna, but trust me, it's not only that one. You can hear also Gakis. So Gakis are usually hidden in these bushes, or maybe on the top of some cliff. As you can see, there was a Gaki on the top. So okay, bitch saw me. So I have actually explained on my last stream how you fight her. So when she charged over you with a tail sweep, what you want to do, you want to hold your block. You don't want to try to dodge, because you will get hit 90% of the time, because your timing is not that good. So just block it. You have enough ki to block it. Opportunity to punish her. When she is going for this grapple, you can easily wait for her to start charging. As soon as she starts charging, dodge forward. Don't dodge too early, because if you dodge too early, she will track you down and grab you. What up, Vigo? Stop spoiling the surprise. So yeah, you got one motherfucker here. You see? There you go. He's tossing the rock. Then you have another motherfucker here tossing the rock at you. And you probably have a few more of them. So yeah. Get rid of that one. Get rid of this one here. We get rid of Nureonna, Gakis. And we have let me just show you here. We got one more Nureonna here. And you can also hear one more Gaki here. I can see it. I don't know if you can, but here is the one more Gaki. There we go. The motherfucker is there. So, as I said, you think this way is easier, but trust me, this way is full of Gakis and Nureonnas which want to kick your butt. So, you know, I would not bet this one is easier. So here you can knock this tree off to connect it to that other, should I say, hill. I'll pick up this item here. And that Gaki, they'll just fucking, oh sorry, bad. Let's kill the Gaki. Kill the Gaki, and let's kill the Nureonna right now. Let's just make some sort of recap against fighting the Nureonna. Okay, here we have a Kodama. You don't want to miss this Kodama here. It's kind of hidden there. What up, Mr. Jar? So let's get back up here. Do you see this? So, for example, as I said, a lot of Gakis, a lot of fucking enemies. So I was just there, and the Gaki was hiding behind a tree. Couldn't see it myself, and he could kill me easily there. So right now we're at a half HP and we're on a hill. So when is the safe time to heal when we fight a Nureonna? So let's just watch. Okay, this is safe time to heal. Let me tell you one more. After this one we can heal as well, because it's an opening. After this one you should not heal, because she can do the follow-up. As you can see, when she does that dodge, it's quite easy to avoid it, so... Opening. So yeah, I guess she slammed me with a fucking tail. When she does this hair smacks, you can actually block it. You can dodge it as well, but... if you block it, nothing will happen. So... watch this. Save time to heal, right? after these hair sweeps, you should not try to heal, because she can follow up with a tail strike. She can strike you with her tail, so you should not try to heal. But yeah, as you can see, the enemies has a lot of openings, like an openings big as house for you to attack them. If you just, you know, look at them, you know, observe them for a moment, or learn, just observe them enough, just seeing what they can do, and you're good, because they are not made that way that you cannot heal or that you cannot attack them or anything like that. You just gotta know the enemy moveset and actually the openings when you can attack and heal. Because usually when you try to heal, enemy knows when you're trying to heal. Sometimes you can actually get hit. So I wanted to mention this bitch, but yeah, I just run up there for an item just to show you what people usually do. Oh, item! Let's go back. Let's go pick it up, right? You see what happens when I try to pick up the item. Another Nureonna, sitting there, camouflaged, so you couldn't even see, couldn't even notice her. So that's why I'm saying you want to be careful. So watch this. 1, 2. Now you had opening there to attack. Now you have opening to attack or heal. If you counter her, you have another opening to heal or actually attack. It's up to you. So just decide your action when you need to heal, when you need to attack. I usually tend not to heal if I have above 50% of HP, because nothing can one-shot you except the grapples. Of course, grapples will one-shot you because they are grapples, and that's the strongest enemy move, pretty much. But any other normal move will not, you know, drain the 50% of your keys, 50% of your HP. Pardon me. I never go through this area because of fucking booba snakes. I know, right, Elon? I'm just saying, like, some people don't like the Dark Realm. This is the way to go. But you see, 3 Nureonnas, 4 Gakis of 5. It's a lot of enemies here. It doesn't seem that easy, right? So we got to the shrine, right? Let's get to the shrine right now. So let's pick up the shrine since we get here. And let me just read the chat and we move forward. I mean, this DR feels like ages ago. Farming this DR. What is a DR? This area Puffa feels very comfortable. He feels like at home, Bumblebee, right? Puffer wet dream. Puffer homeland. Yeah. You ever had the issue where you press the heal and the heal animation plays, but it doesn't heal you? Doesn't heal you? Do you maybe puke when you try to heal Vigo? Because whenever you take the... look, if you have a stench debuff on yourself, usually Tesso can apply that when he farts on you. When you try to heal, you will actually have a healing ability reduced. So your elixirs will not give you the full amount of HP. They will just give you the certain amount of HP and you're gonna puke. If you mean that, that can happen. But that's only if you're under the stench, or the, however you want to call that, debuff. But maybe you could cancel it. Yeah, Lahala, I'm not using elixirs, but I use it here because I have to. So so you probably have moved. So if you try to use some item and let's say you move, you can cancel it. Not this one in particular, but let me see if I have any other. Not this one, but I don't think so that you should even move when you're drinking the elixir. Tell the puke. And I have never used a single elixir since the beginning of the game, so this is my first time using elixir actually in Nioh 2. You can cancel anything with a burst counter, for example. Let's say you want to toss the rock, you can cancel it with a burst counter. You can cancel any of your moves with a burst counter like this. So it's pretty handy actually to know that as well, that you can cancel your actual actions with a counter move, burst counter move. So here you can hear this motherfucking bitch, Elixir Virginity, yeah. So what you can do here, you can sneak behind her if you want. If you hold your block, I was mentioning that few streams actually in my first stream, she will not be able to hear you. So you see, I can move as much as I want, but as soon as I release the block, she will hear me. So yeah, we have Yamanba here in a Dark Realm, and if you remember, guys, in a Dark Realm, the enemies has additional moves. So this move you have not seen outside of the Dark Realm. Okay, bitch, did you fucking fell down? So that was, for example, one of the moves that she can do in a Dark Realm. That fucking spin with a hit. Yeah, what up, Silence? So right now we have lure probably 2 enemies at us, including Gaki. Yeah, guys, this is what I wanted to show you right now. Don't joke with Enki. Enki can climb the ladders. None of the enemies can climb the ladders except the Enki. So I just want to tell you, I just went on the ladders on a purpose to show you that Enki will follow you up to the ladders. So Enkis are the only yokai that can actually climb the ladders. So you don't want to actually, oh, I'm gonna escape him to the ladders. No, you will not, man. He will fucking get you. So Enkis, don't joke with Enkis. They can be pretty rough though. Especially in the Dark Realm, and especially if you try to climb the ladder to avoid him. So as you can see, he was actually he was the holder of the Dark Realm. I was just lucky that I get up here, and he was the holder of the Dark Realm. And once we kill him, Dark Realm has been dispelled, and all the enemies that actually been in the Dark Realm are out of key. Now, as we kill them, they will not appear anymore after we rest at the shrine. Pretty much we go. So yeah, Enki, I just wanted to show you because I remember I was very surprised when I have seen Enki climbing the ladders. I was like, what the fuck, man? He actually climbed the I tried to climb the ladder, and he was above me and he hit me and I died. And I was like, what the fuck, man? So that's when I discovered that Enki can actually climb the ladders. So it's pretty crazy, right? So we got another Yamanba here. She has no key. Even though the yokai is out of key, don't underestimate them because they can attack you even though they're out of key, except when they are out of their max key and in a grapple state. But when the yokai is out of key, they can attack you. They are not humans, so they act differently. So be aware as well. So let's see, we got here nothing. One more Gaki here. Let me just shoot him. Cool. And we got another second water, as I said, very, very useful item. Another fucking grammar. I kind of don't like that we have too much grammars in this mission, and the Gakis. Like this mission is overwhelmed with the fucking grammars or Yamambas and Gakis. So far we have killed like 5 of these grammars. So here, let's see what we have here. We have a chest. Let's pick up the chest. Okay, we got a ninja samurai lock, actually ninja lock, which is quite useful, quite nice to have. We have some items here as well, and let's move on. So if you don't like the Dark Realm, so as I said, go around, take the shrine, kill the Enki there, and you will dispel the Dark Realm. Just kill the rest of the enemies. Here they will not spawn anymore. So we are good right now. We are good to go. And yeah, let's move on. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, as you can see here, see this, what I'm doing right now? You can see it on the inputs. That's actually the dodge, that's the, you know, dash cancels, or what is the hellish hack then? That's like an aunt of the Yamanba. Pretty much, I think they got into the same category. So, we have one more ninjutsu point. Let's see what we can learn. Last time I have learned antitoxin pills, and I said that I need as well the 7 herb pills. So I will go toward them because I need to get 7 herb pills. I was explaining on my last stream why they are so important. I'll just mention now in a short, just like, you know, short explanation about it. So it gives you immunity on on a paralyze, so it neutralizes the paralyzed status elements and give you immunity. So you're super good for this. So it's not boosting your resistance, it gives you the immunity, so you cannot be actually paralyzed at all. While the antitoxin pill is actually cure the poison or neutralize the poison whatsoever and give you immunity to being poisoned for a certain amount of time. Okay, what do we got here? Let's get the... yeah, this one here. Let's move on. So right now, we have got to the shrine, we have got from here. We have actually killed this as well, so I can show you a few stuff here and there. Right now here, you will see the Tengu. A lot of people don't like this enemy. I don't see the reason what is so hard about this enemy. It's a very telegraphic enemy, but a lot of people doesn't like it or having trouble with it. So let's just try to show you how you fight the Tengus. So this lag kick that he has is a quite casual. He always does that. Pretty much like that's his normal move. So, okay, he does the hand staff sweep, hand sweep. Burst counter is actually this thrust attack with his staff. He can also use these waves while on the ground or in the air. So what decides will he use the wave on you from the air? It's actually the distance. So let me show you when he gets in the air. So, okay, he tried to hit you with a hand, then he just tried to hit you with his leg, then try to hit you with his staff. Okay, when he does this burst attack, it's quite easy. You're gonna do the four leg kicks in a row, or four leg spins in a row. You can counter him between these leg spins. It's quite easy. Okay, another thrust attack. Okay, hand sweep, follow with a leg sweep into the staff sweep. Okay, follow with a leg into the burst counter thrust. So I have already told you that Nioh Enemy doesn't repeat the moves in the same order, but they are pretty much actually having, you know, certain pattern. That grapple there that he did, you want to avoid. You cannot counter or block that. Be aware of this attack here that he did, because it's a slower than a normal. Watch this. So if you are below him, he will stab the ground. If you are away from him, he'll do this attack again. I will show you. You want actually to watch this. So if you are away from him, he will charge toward you. If you are below him, he will actually just slam the ground on you. This one is quite easy to counter. So between his leg spins, you basically counter with Brute. With Feral, it doesn't matter when you're going to counter it, as so with Phantom, because they are different. I'm just showing you with this specific case of the Brute. See, he didn't hit me. So I just did counter him between the leg spin. That attack there, I have just told you a moment ago. This one is a slower than the usual one he does with his staff, so you want to be careful. So you want to practice your time. You see, it's a way slower than, for example, let me show you which one. Come on, do it. This one. This one is faster than the previous one you have seen, so you want to be aware of that. Okay, now I just mistimed it and I got hit, which is fine. So when you have the opening, and he's recovering his key, always. After this, you don't have an opening because he will follow up with a leg kick. Opening after this, or maybe 1 or 2 attacks. Okay, this one you either counter and then you have opening. If you don't counter it, then don't. So never try to attack him after that hand sweep, because he will hit you. He will follow up with a leg. Opening. Pretty much, he has a lot of openings as any other enemy, and he's not too crazy enemy at all. You have seen he has 2 burst counters, like one with a thrust attack, the other one when he does that leg spins. You can counter it very easily with a Brute if you just time it to hit him between his leg spins. When he gets in the air, he will try to pull you in. If he pull you in, or if you're in a certain range, he will just drop down on you. if you are far away from him, he will just charge toward you from the air. Those blasts that he used on you, he can use them from the ground or from the air. It's actually, you know, he used them regardless. So you just want to dodge that. They're quite easy to dodge. You can try to block them as well, but they have a part of their damage is elemental damage, so you're gonna get hit through the block. So try not to block them at the beginning. So try to dodge them. Okay, let's move on here. I can hear Yamanba already. So whenever you hear some sort of knife sharpening, you know that's Yamanba there. There we go. So as I show this nice trick, watch this, right? Sneak behind, launch the the Mizuki Soul Core in one shot, Yamanba. So I was saying, I was not joking. The Mizuki Soul Core is super powerful. So we can go here. So we have multiple ways here or where to go. Wow, I'm fucking lost. Yeah, this mission can be pretty crazy, or you know, pretty confusing. So I would like to suggest you actually to go this way first. Let's just get back again out. So we came from above. You can drop down or you can just go through here. You drop down, you're gonna get from here. What you want to do, you don't want to go here right away, because you have another maze full of the enemies here. You want to get rid of this Gaki first, which is here, as you can see, because at a certain point you will have to pass below him and he will just pull this rock on you. So you want to kill that motherfucker. Come on. So if you pay close attention, when the Gaki does certain attacks, his belly glows. That means actually that you can hit him in the belly and do additional key damage. Yeah, that's right. Now you can just use these to kill the enemies. You see, it's quite handy. So use something that can kill you as your weapon. Get here, we just kill these Gakis there. This Gaki's fisting, yeah, he's eating. Let's just kill him. And now let's move back here. So when we get here, there's a lot of dead ends here, full of Gakis, as you can see. There's another Gaki here. I'll just kill him. Have one Nureonna here. If you don't want to fight her, you don't need to. Then you have another Nureonna here, and then you have another enemy over there. So this one will lead us to the Kodama. And there is a benevolent grave here. Left it. So let's get here and kill this witch. So I just dodged that attack that she did. And actually counter her. What's this? Doesn't see me. That's why important to keep pulse and learn the Flux 1 and Flux 2, because as you can see, you can keep your enemy staggered and out of key, which is what you aim always. Whenever you fight some enemy, you aim to knock the enemy out of key, because any yokai knocked out of key, it's actually staggerable and you can stagger him very easily. So that's what you're actually looking for. Here we have another shortcut. If you remember, guys, we've been here down there at the beginning. Hey, what up, Shadow Rogue? Thank you for the follow, man. So this is just, it's not necessary that you need to go here at all, pardon me, but you can actually go here and pick up all these items. So you remember this place? We've been here and we've been fighting that Enki. So this dude here, Oni B, they can be pretty annoying. They can just charge toward you and stagger you to death, pretty much. But if you have noticed, when you kill the Oni B, you will actually gain the elemental buff on your weapon. Thus, the same applies for the soul cores. If you get any Onibi soul core, they actually will give you, let's say, if you have a fire Onibi soul core, you can actually apply a fire element on your weapon. It's a quite nice soul core and it's super handy soul core. I will use it a lot in this playthrough. So if you want to just get up here, pick up these items, nothing special here that you should be, you know, really looking into, but you know, if you just like to pick up all the items, you can do it. Okay, we gotta kill the Enki again, yes. You know, you're gonna turn. You see, I just knock him out of key once. It was quite fast, quite easy to kill him. Oh yeah, that's right. What Alan is saying, if you have two different type of Onibis, they can get you in a fucking chaos mode, pretty crazy. And when you are under confusion mode, your actually key consumption is reduced, and you are receiving more damage. So yeah, you wanna be careful. That's why I'm saying you wanna be careful. When the time comes, I will show you also another trick. So here we have another enemy. Chill, bitch. So as you can see, I always aim somehow to use the highest and Morning Moon. Usually, mostly to break their horns. As soon as I break their horns, it's actually very easier to manipulate with the enemies. Yeah, it's confusion, chaos. The right name should be chaos. Just call it confusion. It was translated like confusion in Nioh 1. As you can see here, there is another dark realm here. As you can dispel. What up, Shao? What up, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. You can jump. Oh! Okay. There we go. I was saying many times you want to look around. I absolutely forgot. I absolutely forgot about the bitch. But yeah, you want to be careful. I was always saying look at the top of the fucking caves, and now I forgot. But yeah, there you go. Pure example. If you're not looking or watching where you're going, this is what will happen. So you're gonna end up fucking dead. So pretty much. So what I can learn here. Let's see. Since we are at the shrine, let's level up and do all that shit. So I have to show you this. If you have, let's say, had a lot of Amarita, you can just get back your spirit back, and you can use this opportunity to level up. That's why I'm always saying, always watch, always look at the top. There must be somewhere. Like I absolutely, you know, toss out of my mind that she's actually there. But yeah. So let's see, spirit stones, anything else here? Okay, nothing. So let's get back to the shrine, let's level up. We have we've got our spirit back, we got all the soul core. Okay, we have 2 soul cores purified. Cool. Even the soul core instead of this one. Not really. The soul core is rank 2, and we have Yamanba here. So as you can see, that's the Yamanba soul core. It's quite handy, not gonna lie. And this, when you proc the Yamanba soul core, you're gonna get the attack power buff, which is quite nice. I can't recall how much percent that attack power buff was, but I know it's a quite powerful. Maybe 40% if I'm not mistaken. But I know it's like a quite a nice amount of attack power. If I'm mistaken or anybody in the chat know, let me know, I will just say it. And we got another Enki Soul Core. No. If you apply 2 different elements on the enemy gets into the chaos or confusion state. We go. So let's say, most of the yokais are weak on purity, so you apply, let's say, purity and water, and when you apply 2 different elements, they get into the chaos state or the confusion state. And then you deal increased damage, like a 25% increased damage toward them. So the corruption and purity, however, when you want to combine those 2 and actually cause confusion on the enemy, will not work. But anything else, let's say purity water, purity lightning, purity fire, corruption with all these elements that I just mentioned will work. What is the funny thing? You can refresh corruption buff, confusion buff if you, let's say, you apply the purity and water and then you apply corruption. You will remove purity, but you will refresh the confusion buff. No, I mean the enemy confused start on the Soul Core. Oh, give me a sec, let me see. Been asking for this one. This one? Oh, it's the same thing. When you apply that confusion debuff on them, you will have an IMA bonus B. So when it says enemy confused, that actually means enemy in confusion state under that confusion debuff. So yeah. If you can, why not silence? But at the beginning you cannot choose that much. You know, you are actually quite limited with what you can actually use there. I usually suggest to have one purity, one corruption weapon. Why not? But as you can see here, I have not a single purity weapon yet. I have a corruption weapons, as you can see, a lot of corruption weapons, but okay, we got a purity. Okay, blast weapon. Where's blast weapon? Here. Okay, I got another hatchets. They're just hatches there. So since I'm using the Odachi and the katana, sorry, I will actually not swap to hatches or anything like that until later on in the game. Let's see, do we have anything else or anything new? Oh, we can use this. Nice. Let's use this one. This is better than we used to have. I think so, it's better. This is level 20, this is level 19. This is higher. Yeah, this one is better. So let's use that one. Okay, Shinto Priest Akama. Shinto Priest shoes. This one is better. Skip it. So as you can see, right now I have almost full Shinto Priest set. And I have more than enough actually. I have 4 pieces, which is enough for me because they're giving me life recovery and purification to 104, which is quite handy, as I mentioned in my previous stream. This is super good, very good actually, beginning set in a game because of the abilities that you have with it. If you combine it with the Kite clan and with a certain guardian spirit that I will show you, you can actually get nearly 500 HP back whenever you clear or dispel the yokai around. Let's see if you have any new accessory. Nah, all of them are shit, pretty much. So let's level up, let's see what we can learn, and let's move on. Yeah, I started a new game. I'm doing the tutorial guide on the stream, Shao. So I upload it afterwards on YouTube. Then I just mark the timestamps so people can actually have fresh new playthrough of mine where I've explained everything, said all the important stuff. I've been just going through the missions, explaining how to fight the enemies, bosses, and so on and so on and so on. So let's see here. What do we have here? We can actually get 5 levels. You see, if I lost my Amrita, I would lose 5 levels. That's why I'm saying, always remember, if you die and if you had a lot of Amrita, never forget to use the Summoner Candle. Don't worry, you're gonna run out, but you can buy this. You're gonna get a lot of this. This brings your spirit back along with the soul cores and everything, so you can just level up. Usually I suggest you to use that when you get to the shrine. If you had a lot of Amrita, if you didn't have any soul cores or Amrita, just fuck it. If you die twice, you will lose it. That's fine. So let's move there. Let's level up. What should we level up? I said I want to equalize my stats, so I'm just gonna do this way. And now that I have level up, I have got the samurai skill point. Let's see what we can learn now. We have learned the flux too, and of course the important thing. Now we said, okay, we want to learn these passives, which are super handy. And I was speaking on one of my streams that I learned this one and then learned this one, and now I'm gonna learn this one here. We have one more shifting point. What I want to learn right now, and why I was saying I was unlocking my tree toward this particular passive here in a shifting tree, it actually restores 40% of your ki when you successfully perform burst counter. So you basically burst counter the target and you get a 40% ki back. When you level up this to the maximum, it will be 100%. So basically you burst counter the enemy and you have a full ki back. So it's quite handy, and I highly suggest people to get this one. Here I cannot get anything yet because I need to unlock the dojo and clear missions. I mean, I can get some passives which I don't feel very comfortable, or not comfortable. I don't mean they're useless. Like, I can get Swallow Wing, but it's nah. I can get this one. This one maybe not be that bad, but I suggest you not to get the passives at the beginning. You want to learn all the active skills first. I can get a Leaf Glide, but it's not that useful that much because all this part here, it's actually parries, like a Tempest, Back Wave. I can get to the Tempest and Back Wave because it will be handy against humans to knock them out of ki and parry them. But as I said, the parries in Nioh 2 are super underwhelming. Super underwhelming, like they do no damage at all. So in my opinion, maybe not even worth to, you know, actually bother with. Comparing to Nioh 1, Nioh 1 parries were actually badass. Like when you parry the enemy, you actually deal a serious amount of damage. Let me see. Let me see what you've been saying. How do I kill Chaos? How do I kill Chaos? Oh, you're waiting for the Final Fantasy Origins, then you're gonna kill the Chaos. Okay, let me see. Did I miss any question? If they put enemy into confusion, no worries, y'all. We're all noob once. One day you will get all the purity and corrupted weapons you need. I know, right? I know, right? Silence, thank you very much for these kind words and for this encouragement to play the game. What up, Joe? If you have a purity or corruption weapon, you can use a Soul Core to apply fire. Yeah, that's true, Joe. We have not yet got the Onibis, and I mentioned that Onibis are super good Soul Cores earlier. Like Akasha Soul Core than Confusion. Onibi Soul Cores, in my opinion, are better than the... You know, Akasha is powerful, no doubt. You can do a lot of damage, you can apply fire, but yeah, it consumes way more ki, way more anima than the Onibi Soul Core. So I cannot wait to get a first Onibi Soul Core. Don't listen to the Zero, it's important always you have a 10 out of 10 summoners candles. Ashley is very OP, I agree. Yeah, I know, right, Shao. You always are scared to run out, and you will never run out of them. Hey, what up, Kali? Welcome to the stream. Eddie, I think. Restoring the ki and HP via burst counter is the best. I agree. I agree with Alan. Yeah, that's correct. Dream of the strong flux. No. Base game spot. Still doing the guides. Same. Almost gave up when I lost to 2k souls in the NG. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. I'm just saying. Don't be scared. Use the summoner candles. You can buy them at a blacksmith. You can actually craft them at a certain point. Forge them at a blacksmith. Don't worry about them. They are there to be used. Hey, Mr. Tito. The light armor recommended to Adachi since it eats a lot of ki when attacking. You're at a base game or what difficulty you are at? Base game or NG plus? I don't know. NG, new game plus, or just base game, new game. I mean, I can just suggest you the light armor though. I mean, what I can suggest you more is actually you practice your key management and get a bit more familiar with stances. That's probably causing the issues. Yeah, watch this. I'm having the Adachi. Let me show you that I will not run out of ki that fast. I'll just show you. I'll just use the Adachi right now to kill this bird here. So just watch. See, I'm using the light armor. There is not like a light armor. I tell you, use this one and you will never run out of ki. Because there is the other thing which is important. Which is important in this game. As you can see, I don't run out of ki, right? Because I'm doing the ki pulse. And key flux too. I have no skills with Udachi, but it's fine. So that's why that's what I wanted to show you there. Doesn't matter. I can tell you use any light armor. This will work. What I want to show you, or what I wanted to show you there and demonstrate you there. Even though if you're using the Udachi can consume a lot of ki, but you can always replenish that ki back. That's why I'm saying to the people it's important actually to get familiar with that ki pulse. Then if you learn to switch your stances, you can do the ki flux 1, and you know, getting familiar with stances in this game early on, it's super beneficial, especially with a ki management and, you know, ki pulse, ki flux. Yeah, but look, if you are having trouble with a stance switching for now, this will work. Watch this. Just the ki pulse. You don't need to switch your stance right away. It just requires the practice. But if you learn to switch your stances, you can recover additional ki there. So let me show you. Watch this. Watch this. You see? I have gained additional ki back there. I'll just show you. I can get even more ki back. So you have seen that? So this is what you gain with a ki pulse. This is what you gain when you do the ki pulse and swap your stance once. And let me show you what you do. What happens when you do it twice. See, you get in the double the amount, double the bonus back when you do the ki flux too. So that's what you want to get familiar with the stances, and then when you get that down, you will have no trouble with your ki at all. So I can use any weapon, regardless of the weapon ki consumption, as long as I know to maintain my ki, and you know when you should, you know, what you should be aware of against your enemies. You should be good though. But that first thing first, as I said, is like that ki management, stances. I was explaining in my first stream why the stances are important, what each stance actually give you, and what is the benefit of each stance. So I can actually point you to that video as well, so you can see there, and because I have actually in the details explained all the stances and their benefits and so on. But that's the thing I should propose you to learn. If you learn that, you know, there is no armor that I can just tell you, use this one and you are good. Because, you know, there is not such an armor which will make you not to spend your ki. You spend less ki when you use the light armor, that's for sure, because your agility A. Even though if your agility B, it will not be that much, but again, nothing can save you more than actually you learning or getting down the ki recovery mechanic. Kasha emergency heal. Moves run out of ki. Yeah, maybe learn stance switching. If you swing, hold block, then you get hit, you lose much ki. Yeah, don't hold the block. Yeah, against certain bosses, because they can kick the shit out of your ki. Hell no, I don't want to die blocking Fudoin. I'm saying to block when you need. Yeah, block only when you need the base game. Like as I said, I will show you actually. I can tell you what attacks you can block. But you should not. For example, when you fight Nureonna, when she charged over you and sweep with a tail, you can block that one very easily. It will not consume too much ki. But when enemy does some devastating strong attack and you try to block it, it will knock you out of ki. And when you are knocked out of ki, when you're in that weak state, you are receiving 60% more damage, and most likely you will die in a one hit. Hey Abud, I'm good, man. How about yourself? Yeah, that's correct what Joe says. If you have a light armor, you have a less toughness, and the less toughness means you can actually you will receive more ki damage when you try to block the enemy's attack. As you can see, indicates your resistance to the ki damage and being staggered to the attacks. So if you have a light armor, your toughness is lower, and actually the more ki damage you receive when you try to block. But again, later on in the game, you can be toughness A, the highest toughness, and actually use the light armor. So yeah, I love the agility of the light armor, but I miss having 200 toughness. Yeah, on a base game you cannot do that, but in NG Plus you can, and NG Plus Plus as well. I'm fine, thanks. Advice for the noobs: look up the prestige titles, please try to complete them. Those prestige bonuses are a big time. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, let's move on. Tito, so let me just show you. Nioh 2 guides. Nioh 2 guides. This is the you can find the first part of the guides that I have started recently. That's my YouTube channel there, and I have put everything in timestamps, so you can actually get there, check out, see the certain points that you are interested. I would recommend the agility, the stances that I mentioned, your key pulse, flux, and so on. If you need further help, feel free to join Nioh community Discord of ours. So that's a Nioh dedicated community Discord with a lot of great players, a lot of people, a lot of information. So if you need help or co-op or anything like that, you can find it there at our Discord. So yeah, pretty much. Let's move on. Let's go there, back to that bitch and the fucking shit out of her. So yeah, every time you get here, you're gonna fight this guy. So let's get there. Don't need to kill this Nureonna again. We don't need to fight this one either. And fuck themselves. So we can just go back here where we have left and died last time. So I was saying the last time I did get here, I died. Usually Team Ninja likes to put the item and then put up the fucking ass enemy like this one at the top. Shoot it with an arrow in a fucking head. For grapple for you. Watch this. Block. See? I could block that easily without consuming a lot of ki. Summoner's Candle. For you who were scared to use the Summoner's Candle, there you go. You're gonna get a lot of them on your journey. So here we are getting to the Dark Realm, another Onibi. So yeah, I want to mention one thing. What do you want to be careful with? Onibis in a Dark Realm, when they are about to die, they will explode. So, watch this. When you kill them outside of the Dark Realm, nothing will happen. But when you kill them inside the Dark Realm, they will explode. So you want to be careful when you're fighting the Onibis. That's their additional move in the Dark Realm. And here we have a motherfucking Oni. I think this is the first time we fight in Oni. Oni, it's a quite slow enemy, but very deadly, so you want to be careful. So let's see what he got. So he has, you know, quite nice boxing abilities. You can hit him in the eye when he just, you know, toss his body on the ground like that. It's quite fun. So you want to be aware when he does these punches, because they can be pretty deadly and their hitboxes are quite huge. So as you can see, overhead smack, follow up with a punch, jump with that forehand smack again. He likes to jump a lot, as you can see. You get hit by that. Okay, this is his burst counter. John Cena burst counter. I just call it John Cena because it just looks like that. It's like, you know, from that, what was the name of that? Those fighters, fuck, I forgot the name of that. BCCR, was it something like that? So yeah, I like it, but trust me. You see this? That's why I told you, be aware of his punches because they are fucking shit. His box is also quite huge, so I got hit even though he was behind him. So let's move here on open, so we can see what a move that he got. Come on, punk. There we go. Jump. When he does that jump, you can jump through him. Quite easy. This one is quite easy to counter. I would suggest you to use the Brute if you can to counter that one. Why Brute? Because you can miss with Pharaoh and Phantom. Because you gotta meet with when he spins like that. You want to meet with his hand. You want your Pharaoh or Phantom to meet with that hand to counter him. Otherwise, you will miss. Most of the time, you will miss. With a Brute, it's quite easy. You see him does that shit, you just smack him and you're good. You try to block one of his moves, as you can see. You can block it, but he will just do the shit tons of key damage on you. It's quite easy to do it with Brute. Do once more. The one punch. Dude, why the fuck are we repeating that shit? So after every burst count we have an opening. When he is recovering the key, you're gonna do that, you know, jump in wake up. Tossing rocks at you, that's quite easy to dodge. Doing the body slam on you like that. You know, he don't have that much of the moveset. You know, quite obvious. Not too much moves. He's repeating them all in a loop. But we're gonna meet more of them. I'll show you more when we meet the next one. As you can see, I have shown you all the attacks he can do, and as I said, try not to block his punches. He's gonna kick your key off and he'll kill you. Also, at a certain point, you have probably noticed that he can actually do that fake attack. So he try to punch you, but he stops for a second, then he punch. So you want to also be aware of that one. He can do that one as well. I mean, we're gonna meet more of them at our journey to the end. So I'll just show you. I know here he was just spamming the burst counter for no reason. What up, Spawn? What up, man? Hey, Troll Banana, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Alon is right. If you are out of key and you get caught in a series of the punches, count you are dead. There you will not survive. So that's why I'm saying don't try to block the punches because he will kick you out of key and you are in a problem. Spawn, are you learning? Doing the tutorials, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm doing tutorials, Spawn. On Wednesday we are starting Darksiders 2. Just so you know. Because you've been asking me when I'm gonna play Darksiders. Thank you, Brightglove. Again.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Look at my fucking inventory. What does that fucking say? 600 out of 6 fucking hundred. Well, I was fucking miracle out my hands and say, oh yeah, let me just clear up my inventory. Why I have the fucking chance to clear?
Okay, Mimic, to recognize you by the 3 strips here. Whistle, he gets out. Repeat the emote he does. Okay, he says bye. Just do the same thing to him. You're gonna leave. And yeah. Okay, we got Omnio Mage Lock from this one. It's quite nice, quite handy. Let's see if we have any items there. If not, we're gonna just take the shrine there and we'll continue on. Okay, we can level up. Okay, we got One Eyed Oni Soul Core. This Soul Core here, it's quite slow. It has a bad tracking, but it does insane max key damage. So the difference between the key damage and max key damage is actually, if you pay closer attention to the enemy key bar, when you knock them out of key, there is a certain red part and there is a certain line which is actually you know, limiting their max key. So the more attacks you are landing, the more Soul Core's abilities you're using their max key. When you reduce the max key to the 0, you will put them in a grapple state. So One Eyed Oni Soul Core does a lot of break, as you can see here. So it's kick the shit out of enemy max key if you hit the enemy properly, if you don't miss. I'll show you. Attune the Soul Core here. Let's level up. Stamina here. And now let's move on. So you guys remember this place here? There was a Gaki with a rock. We have a bunch of other enemies here. Okay, another Nurikabe, living wall. What should we do? Okay, let's take a look here. A revenant here, cut down by the warrior. Okay, this is what you're looking for. Crushed to death by Nurikabe for his friendly behavior, which means this particular dude here died on from this wall because he used the blue emote. What do you want to do? You want to use either red or yellow. So it's not yellow. Okay, we have one more chance. It's red. So you cannot make mistake as long as there are any revenant actually telling you what color is wrong. If there is no revenant, however, you gotta guess then. And oh yeah. So if there are no sword, then you gotta guess, and pretty much you will just have two chances to guess. So now we have a Live Glide. It's a counter that works only on humans. It's giving me the attack power buff. Not a big deal, but it's actually 1 minute long, so it's quite nice and handy to have it. Watch this motherfucker here. So you have a big dude here, and you have that smaller one here. So let's get this big dude here at us. Okay, we suck. So okay, you find this big enemy here. As I said, as you can see, when they were in the heavy armor, they actually their ki consumption is quite low. You can easily knock them out of ki. Opportunity for you to heal. Then you knock him down. 2, 3, 4. After 4 attack, he will stop. Again. Quite easy. He wears the heavy armor, he spends a lot of ki to do his moves, so you just wait for him to spend a certain amount of ki, get near him, do any sort of move that does a ki damage, and grapple him. Quite easy how to fight these big dudes. Don't try to face tank them because they have a lot of damage, they can be pretty deadly as well. People with a axe as well. One funny thing here. You see this funny thing, these two buffs actually stack. Leave Glide stack, which is actually, you know, a lot of buffs actually are removed from, you know, being stacked together, but seems this one is actually still there. So if you wonder what stacks, I'll just show you what stacks. This one stacks along with the Leave Glide buff. So that's the only thing that stacks right now, but not a big deal. If you have to guess twice, make your second attack backflip. I showed that on my last stream, Joe. Thank you. Yeah, I showed that on my last stream when I met Nurikabe first time. Just want to, you know, I'm just doing the recap when I see it. So you see that thing there? You have seen the fucking rock there? If you try to get here, that rock will smack you. Watch. See? Come on, sucker. Get the fuck up out of here. We kill this Gaki up there? Might have killed him though. Might have killed the Gaki. No, we have not. Okay, see? That's what happens. If you try to run or rush, the big Gaki will just slam that rock down and that rock will one-shot you. Because you fucking laugh, here is the fucking arrow in your face. You could avoid all these things there. Watch this. That's what I was saying. See how much ki damage I did with it. A lot. Dachi blocks my view. Doesn't if I use it. I still love the Dachi a little bit. Let's level up the Adachi a little bit. In what sort of view you're looking for? Yokai incense. This is quite fun item. I do not suggest you to use it because if you use it, you will lure all the yokais which are nearby to you. So don't use it. You can use it in a co-op if you wanna troll somebody. So what should we learn here with Odachi first? Let's see. I would get a vaulting boar right away. Because let's get that parry and parry the shit out of the enemies. That's always fun. Out of the Omnio, we have learned the Gas Talisman. And I said let's get the Light Stop Talisman. We'll need it. Because we have a lot of lightning bosses. What do we got here? Nothing. Sentences from the yokai weapons. Oh yeah. Yeah, Bolting Boar is just insane. Okay, so we are just getting back up here. What is the weirdest thing? You cannot Bolting Boar any of the moves from this enemy. Reason why for that I have no fucking clue. Get the fuck up out of here, that bullshit fucking hit there. That shouldn't hit me there, but you know, whatever. So if you're in a tight space with him, you just want to be careful, because you can get hit like I did there. Send him back down. Okay, we're good right now. So as I said, this map here it can be quite confusing, but you don't need to worry too much about it. You can just go all the way around here, pick up the items if you want to. You can also shorten your way, as I have shown you the few ways up there that you can actually shorten your way down. Like this way, just, you know, leading you back up. We have been here already. We don't want to go here, so let's get down. Let's get down here, pick up the item. Yeah, most of the yokais. So let's get back here right now. And here is a shrine. Let's hit a shrine, and from the shrine we'll actually leave further. So that way where I went, it's not necessary. It's totally optional way to go. You can go there actually to pick up the discover the Nurikabe, get that. I'll just explain that in a moment. So get the get that hot spring, kill those humans. Really, as I said, not necessary that to go that way at all, because you can always go the other way around. Now, speaking of the Nurikabe, I have got a Soul Core from Nurikabe. This Soul Core is super powerful, super underestimated. Not much people using it at all, but I highly suggest you using this Soul Core because it does a lot of key damage, and it actually slams 3 times, as you can see here. So watch, 1, 2, 3. But only if you have enough anima. If you don't have enough anima, it will just slam once, and that's it. But yeah, it's a quite nice Soul Core in a terms like it costs only 2 per slam. So actually, one hand slam is 2 anima, the second hand slam it's a 2 anima, that's total of 4, and the third one is free. And you just need 8 slots to attune it. Comparing to the other Soul Cores and how much anima they cost, this one is super good, super good. Yeah, it's 2 plus 2. So one hand slam is 2, the other hand slam is 2. I'll just show you. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Give me a sec. I'll just attune it. So I have a 3 anima right now, right? Watch this. 1 slam, I spend 2 anima. So let me show you. Yeah, this one. Watch this. 2 anima, 2 anima, 2 more anima. Sorry. So each hit it costs 2 anima. So 1 slam 2, second slam 2, the final slam 2. Total of 6 anima if you want to. You can use. It's actually up to you. You can control it as you like. You can use 1 slam, you can use 2 slams, you can use 3 slams. It's absolutely up to you. But the Soul Core tracking is not that good. It can miss. But if you point it to the right direction, you should be more than good. Yeah, good job, Joe. Okay, so from here, from the shrine, Somebody posted Benevolent Grave here, so yeah, but this is the way where you need to go. So this is the way which will lead us to the boss and the end of this level. So right now here, as you can see, as soon as you get here, the lightning will pop up from the sky. So what you can use this your advantage. You fight these enemies. But however, if you hide here, you will not get hit by that lightning. So you can use these things as a covers. Anyways, that bullshit tracking. Anyways, so I supposed to die there, but I did use the yokai shift to survive. So it will just constantly tossing this lightning bullshit on you, as long as you're out of cover. You can hide there and just pick up, you know, items if you want. So you're safe here. You don't need to worry, you cannot get hit here. What I wanted to do is actually... I have got another point with Adachi, so I wanted to learn Wind Wounds. Let's get back here. Hey Namiku, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it used to paralyze enemy, if you remember, Joe. They fixed it. It used to paralyze enemies at the beginning. So what I want to show you is another funny thing before I get to the boss. So I'm just gonna get back here, where I cannot get hit by this lightning. And that is why do I like the Shinto priest a lot? And these 4 pieces set bonus. This is very simple reason. So you are running out of elixirs, or you want to save some elixirs. Watch this. If you have some yokai pots, you can use the yokai pot, get inside it, clear it, and you're gonna get HP recovered. Right? Quite fun. Let's get back. Let's get to the boss right now. Nah, you cannot get it that early in the game, Joe. And doesn't heal nearly like this one. Yeah, Frieza. Yeah, this guy has a Frieza voice actor actually give the voice to this dude. So, okay. This guy here, Imagawa. He has the burst counter move that you can only burst with Brute. But yeah, he's also does a lot of hyper armor, and his attacks are pretty devastating. So this one, we can only burst counter with Brute. Nothing else works. Nothing else works. So you just so you know. So let's see what he can do. He can charge toward us with a dual swords. So as you can see, he has 2 weapons. He has a glaive and dual sword. Run away from this one. Or if you're near him, burst counter him, but only with Brute. So as you can see, sometimes he will do this motherfucking arrows bullshit. As you can see. So most of the time, he can either shot him in the air, like okay, directly toward you, or in the air, so they fall from the sky. When he summon the fucking elephant, just run away, like you can run away from these arrows as well. So far with the dual sword, he just does the charge attack, opening. Now he blocks. Be aware of this grapple. Opening. Use that as your advantage. Knock him out of key. Want to try to keep him down with no key, right? As you can see, when he blocks, he will deflect your moves. So what do you want to do? Go away with that fucking hose. So now he has swapped to the glaive, and let's see what he can do. What he can do with the glaive. Okay, he get back on the fucking dual swords. But as I said, he can swap between those two weapons. So you want to be aware. You don't want to try to pressure him, because he will start blocking after your second attack. As you can see, if you try to block, he will easily kill you, break your guard and kill you. So as I said, dude, this dude is, it's actually the first human enemy that we are fighting, and somehow human enemies tend to block a lot. So after second attack of yours, he will pop up the block, and when you try to hit him, he will bounce off your attacks. Okay, now the game is telling me I can get my spirit back with a summoner's candle. Yeah, thank you, game. So let's get back on him. I just want to show you more moves that he can do with a dual sword and with a glaive before we kill him, because I don't care dying a few more times here just to show you all the moves. When he does this one, run. He does also this one. You can also run. You don't need to dodge. Opening to attack him. As you can see, he blocked right after that. What up, Sigma? Charge. There you go. I went for attack just to show you that he has the follow-ups as well, so you don't want to take that very easily. I have chance to heal, for example. Be aware of this one. It is an awkward hitbox, huge hitbox. When he does that attack, when he holds his glaive like straight, if you try to hit him, he will parry you. So that's actually the parry move he does. So I will show you what he does. Okay, after the charge, he will go for the follow-up, so it's not a good time to attack. Watch this. As you can see, always follow up, but after that follow-up, you can actually attack him once or twice. 1, 2. Okay, opening for you to attack, for example. Glaive attack. You see that? The tricky attack. He went to hit you with a glaive, but instead he hit you with a bottom of his weapon. So you want to be aware of that one. You see that? After second hit, he already start blocking. That was bullshit. This was horseshit, mate, but it's okay. Opening. So as I said, if you are good with managing your key, you can pressure him very easily, which I will do when I just finish up showing you what he can do. Yeah, move away from this. You see, I did counter him and he still hit me because it's bullshit. There you go. You see, he parried my move. So that's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you when he hold the glaive straight, he's actually going for that. Never mind. He's going for the parry. So if you hit on that, he will actually do that parry move. So be aware. And if he hits you, he can do a lot of key damage on you. Yeah. If you're close, you can dodge behind him to the left into behind the weapon. Don't miss. You speak about that elephant attack? You can probably dodge behind him because the hitbox is in front. But yeah. So after he attacks, he usually have a follow-up. After the follow-up, you have actually opportunity to attack. Oh, the spear grab. Ah, it's not a big deal. So let's get back on him. Charge, follow up, attack. There you go, you see? 1, 2, 3. you have an opening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have opening again. Go away with the fucking hose. You can use that attack as opening, so just dodge. One, you can just use this as opening to attack. See, that way you can pressure him. If you just keep him in out of key state. Fuck you. Just saying. Awkward fucking hitbox of that one. Charge, follow up. Okay, cool. You got me there. So charge, follow up, you're opening. So if you got him in a zero key state, try to keep him on a low key as much as possible. Combine your soul core, use your attacks, and actually do the key damage. As you can see there, I can just keep him in that state and kill him like that. So you should try to be a little bit more aggressive, but not too much, not beyond your limits. But you can be very easily with the humans because they tend to block a lot. See, he holds a block, I get in the high stance. See, he's on like a 40% of HP. And I did just keep him out of key. This is your opening. Opening again. Wow. We gotta actually hidden skill. So pretty much, watch what he does. You can be a little bit more aggressive when you knock him out of key. You can try to keep him in a zero key combo. As I used to do there, like a combine the out of key, the skill that does a lot of key damage and your soul cores, and then just move away, step away from him. If you're using the brute, maybe better if you're using the feral or phantom, you can burst counter him. As soon as you burst counter him, try to maximize your damage because he has the reduced key recovery then. On that fucking elephant, move away from it. When he shoot the arrows, you can use that as opportunity to just dodge behind him. So wait for him to get in the position to shoot, go behind him, and let's say go in a morning moon or any sort of strong attack. Pretty much. Yeah, that's right. Can I disable grabs from humans? They just recover full ki. Yes, you can disable your grabs. If you don't grapple him, or you're speaking. Wait. Do you speak about enemy grabs or your grabs or grapples?
酔いの冷めぬうちに
I mean, the grabs you cannot. Those silver smoky, you know, like a silverish black smoke attacks. Those are the grapples. You cannot disable them. You cannot actually counter them. You cannot block them. You must dodge them. If you speak about this, that's the only way. You must dodge them, unless they are burst counter move. Actually, they're burst move, so you can counter it. As long as they are without any red indication around it, you can do nothing.
すげえぞ秀の字。吉本ってのは東海道一の大物なんだ。聞こえるか？
Ah, you're speaking about grapple. Okay, you're speaking about grapple. You can disable it. Yeah, you can disable it in your menu.
かけた理由はこれであるか
We're speaking about grapple. Final blow is on the ground, smash. Final blow is on the ground. And grapple is actually when they are standing out of key. Sorry.
Hmm. 暖かい
藤吉郎、教場へ急ぎなさい。
氷のような女だな。
ご活躍だと聞いています。兄をよろしくお支えください。
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, man. Okay, so if you've been speaking about this, let me show you. Yeah, we got hidden skill. What we can learn here right now. Vessel learn. Spare hand damage. Let's just start learning this. In my opinion, they're not very important, but yeah, it can be handy if you like to keep pulse on dodge. Anyways, you've been asking about this, see? Grapple. You can turn it off if you have a trouble with, you know, grappling your opponents when they're out of key by mistake, because they recovered the full key afterwards. So you can actually turn this off if you want. Only blacks. What up, Mario? Yeah, that's right. So right now we have done with this mission. Here is One Eyed Castle. I don't know, do I have time for another one? Hey, what up, Axel? I don't know how much it will take me to do another one. We have another dojo. Okay, dojo, just nothing special. Phantom and Feral Showcase. Let's level up. Let's get this one. Let's get this one.